I got a bone to pick with you all. I'm not going to turn this drawer around because I just spoiled it. But guess what I have here? What does this product and what did this product and I both have in common? Or not in common?
Oh.
Right? I don't pull out, but this does. Here it is, the drawer you all hate. I'm going to throw somebody under the bus, but JakeOfALL, like really? If that wasn't a Billy Mays, like things white people do.
Check this shit out.
The worst.
The Tupperware commercial?
The Tupperware commercials. Oh. I mean, like, seriously?
You're ridiculous.
Everyone wanted this drawer, and then they finally came out with it. And you know what the first thing, you got to turn this way, is I saw people showing this off as a video. I want a rolling PACKOUT that's a single drawer. That's what they all complained for. And then they all said, what happened if I put it on my workbench? Why is it the rolling unit then? Why are you not happy with just a 3 drawer sitting on top of your bench? If you're buying this and then you're immediately picking it up and putting it on a surface and go, oh my God, when I open it up, the drawer's like, they're taking the entire weight of this and they're resting it on these so that the box doesn't have to take the weight. They latch it in, it stays in well. If I put a 3 drawer PACKOUT up here and I fill it up and I open the drawers up, is it gonna fall off the workbench? Probably will. And Jake, no hard feelings, you got a great first name. The PACKOUT drawer, the one you all wanted, they gave it to you, and then the first thing you all did is complain. It doesn't have rails where it should be. It doesn't do this. How come it can't latch into a PACKOUT on the bottom? Crazy idea, maybe because it's the bottom one. They even made it to where the handle was flush with the top for the pickup truck guys. Now this is technically taller than the original hinge open one, but if you have a normal size like F-150 or whatever, this still fit under. But everyone just didn't matter what they did. So as far as I'm concerned, your mom. But let's go over it, let's see what you get, all right? I'm gonna leave it on the table. I'm gonna pull the drawer open. We're gonna pull this stuff out, okay? Because there's tons of things that you can do with this that you may or may not know. And I think Milwaukee did a solid by including a bunch of different objects that went in here instead of it just being empty. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna have to put it on the floor, show it off. So here, let me crazily lift this up all unflappy. Okay, so right here's how the unit basically works on a flat surface. We got these guys. Okay, now I'm gonna go over a bunch of different features, but before I go over, I really just wanna put stuff in the PACKOUT first. So dividers, you can obviously get very granular. I mean, you could do that, which would be weird, but as you can see, these line up on that side too. You can do a bunch of different arrangements. They even give you, I'm guessing, okay, so that's even cooler. I didn't even notice. That doesn't even rely on the bottom. So dividers, and then you've got these main panels. Now, I want to pull the dividers out so I can show you some of these features. And I'm going to leave one in, and I'm going to pull one out. Okay, these, if you look very carefully, this shape is also the same shape on the side of the drawers. And we're going to go back to the drawers in a second, but look. Batteries. Now, we're going to go back over to the drawers and watch this. I would probably see. But these can also hinge out and watch this. So, all these dividers aside, you can, almost any of these rail accessories that have that clip design can clip onto either these panels from the dividers that come, or
on the side.
On the side. Make sense? Pretty cool.
Pretty fancy.
Now, what is this unit going to be good for? Well, this is like one of the major packouts that people have said, let's put our circular saws in because it's nice and deep, and as you can see with the batteries, that barely fits, but it does. And your batteries aren't dropped down in there, and there's room to get it in and out. So lots of space. I would say it's convenient space, and having those latches is going to be super helpful. Now, Milwaukee has accessories for this, but as you can see by the label, 10-spot tools, check these out. I want to show you, and honestly, I really want to do this with as many products as possible. You guys know that we sell stuff, but we also love showing off all the other people that make stuff.
These are really freaking cool, and I'm a little sad that we didn't think of it first. Because he is on, like, he's on it.
I don't know if I thought about making latches for this through the 3D technologies. I just don't have the time. Circular saw, obviously what we put in there. Tools, heck yeah, right? Lots of wire, except for I use a bigger one. But as you can see, 10-spot, I have a bigger one. 10-spot has a full functioning, fitting, easy to install. Literally, I just do this. Backside of this, you hit these 2 or 3 tabs with a big flat screwdriver and a big dead blow or some kind of hammer that's not gonna, reinvent Thor.
Bad call. He loves his hand.
And you're set, and you got new latches. Hi, welcome to behind the scenes of how to remove a latch because, surprise. And that's from 10-spot Tools, which is on our website, shop.JakeOfALL. All of this stuff you can get, but we also always link to the creators, which is 10spottools.com. I want to talk about Milwaukee. So Milwaukee made this guy, which is their long tool kit. And what you get is you get this base unit, which was meant for either the original roller or a roller that doesn't have a back rail. You guys know the rolling toolbox. At this point, if you don't know, then we got bigger problems. So what Milwaukee did was this one is meant for the top half, which is this. And this one, I'm going to actually install it because it's really not that complicated. But I'm going to show you something that it doesn't do that I was really ticked off about. So I love how easy this is to install and how you don't have to take the rails off. And most of the competitors out there, you do have to take the rail off. Okay, so Milwaukee made these little rubber inserts. These things can remove depending on the style of your level. I have a level over here that I'm really trying to show off. But if you're trying to use something other than a level, what are you going to do to keep it, right? Like, for example, you could definitely put their their fish rods in there. Can you see the fish rods over here? You could do something like that. But these segments are connected. Can you show them that? Right? And what it's meant to do is you take another pack out and you put it on top, and then see how these lift up? You would lift this up and then go like this. And then your level stays in place. And you mount these on the pack out above it. Makes sense. But what happens if you have a track saw? Milwaukee sells a track saw. And if this is the left side and you want it to be the right side, it's actually pretty cool. Because if you look at the bottom, you can just take these out and flip them. But if you want to put a track saw in this, you got to get like your OMT out and you got to cut this thing up. Or, hear me out, 3D printed bracket. And what's this product line called?
PackLock.
So this is originally invented by Vernon, the original owner of 3D Technologies, and he made an entire accessory system that you bolt onto the rail and then you swap these parts out, right? And you all are saying, Jake, you said track saw. Well, I have it over here. So boom, here's my track saw setup. How does it work, you say? Well, here's the top half, and this uses the PackLock. And there's the tracks, and there's the bottom. The bottom has a base to it.
And some sawdust.
And we be careful with our bases, right? Now, the PackLock system, we carry this, have these wall mounts so that I can take the brackets, from the pack lock, or it could be the cup holder, or I could use it as a glue holder, or I could use it in place of my Milwaukee pipe holder. Long tool holder. Is that what they called it? The long...
Well,
the long tool, right? And this goes on one of your intermediary packouts, and that one goes on the bottom. So over here, all you have to do is install this unit down here. You have your track saw bottom, and then install another one of your units on one of your upper ones. You install your track saw top or middle guide, and you're good to go. But the cool thing is you can swap these out. And this was out before Milwaukee had any of these accessories. So good job, Vernon. And here's those wall accessories I told you. Right? Very simple to mount this to a wall.
Yes. And so there's a tape measure holder. There's the wall mount set. There's a cord wrap. There's paper towel holders. There's the track saw holder, the level holder, the universal round tool, and the cup holder. There might be more. I don't really know.
And here's what you could do. You could absolutely go to the site. You could buy a bunch of these, mount these on your PACKOUT, and then buy the wall mounts, have all your extra accessories stowed away so that when you need it on your PACKOUT, you're good to go. When you don't, you hang them on the wall. I like the Milwaukee accessories. They're nice. They still haven't done anything for the track saw. Okay, other people that make accessories, literally within the first week of this thing coming out, people said, will it work with the Neat Tools stuff? Okay, there's the back of the PACKOUT. And I talked to Neat about this, and he was like, yes, it'll work, but I don't know why. Okay, so you put the drill guide in there, you can see it's fitting the profile, drill the holes, and then you come over. I don't have the holes drilled, obviously. You guys are getting the point, right? But this screws in there, and you can tell it fits because you can see how smooth that profile is. And then, yeah, you could take the handle completely out. He's actually working on a new, smaller profile setup, and that is neat. But this is also available on the shop, shop.jakeofall.com. And if you haven't realized it, we're trying to make it easier for you. We're trying to make it to where all of your PACKOUT greatness can be gotten at one-stop shop. And yeah, I didn't follow the thread on the PACKOUT Hangout group too far to understand why they want to take the handle off, but you can. So that's from Neat Tools. 10 Spot Tools has great handles for it. JakeOfALL/3D Technologies has the pack lock system, which is going to give you the ability to finally carry your track saw. And honestly, it's been out forever, and we sell them. You sell them all the time. But it will fit on this drawer unit. And for just so you, in case you guys don't want to feel left out one last time, put it on the floor. I'm kidding. I'm not really mad at you. I don't see the point. I think Milwaukee did a good job. I know there's other guys out there that are using double drawer slides.
Did you see the guy that made the double drawer into a single drawer? I even fell down that rabbit hole.
I did see that. Yeah, he absolutely cut one up.
It looked really cool. It's wild the amount of money Milwaukee leaves on the table.
I know. And I think Milwaukee will make a single drawer that goes on top of something. And when they do that, it'll have 2 drawer slides, 2 on each side, 4 drawer slides total. But this is, I get why they did this. I mean, let's flip it over. Let's look at it when it comes out, right? They're trying to take the fact that you're going to have this massive drawer, and where is all this weight going to go? So this rides on the ground. These engage in rails inside of there to keep everything aligned, and this isn't going to deform or fall apart because the drawer weight is always on a slide. I just returned a drawer to Home Depot. It was a 3-drawer, right? Mm-hmm. 3-drawer, brand new from Milwaukee. The metal tabs that hold the drawer slides into the face were bent, pulled right out. If you go to any one of the Milwaukee drawers and you grab that drawer and you push down, you're going to bend those tabs. Imagine the amount of weight that people are going to stick in there and then pull out like that. So I actually see what they tried to do. Is that going to work conveniently on gravel? No. Could they have added a bunch more hardware? Yeah, but it would have reduced the weight or the width. One way or another, no matter what they did, one of you all would hate it. I actually think it's pretty nice. I like that they did the provisions right here for all of the accessories. I think this is going to become my detail chemical box because of just how deep this is. Either that or the place I store all my circular saws, because of that one that fits in there pretty well. But I like it. It works pretty well. I am going to say that this is not going to stay mounted on there long. I can't see what I would use this for other than levels. And I have the level lizard from Packible tool that works pretty damn well, so I don't really need that. I wish this worked for the track saw. Honestly, I was sort of bummed that they didn't just have one of these cut out and have it to where you have a flat section, and then the same thing as one of these would have to get cut off. And I don't feel like cutting up these big expensive accessories. So I think that's generally it. I don't know what else. If you guys want me to do one of the old-fashioned videos where I literally went around and just leaf blower, weed whacker, tried to see what can fit in here, comment below, let me know. Just, you know, give me like a, yes, we want to see what can we stick in your box.
What's in the box? Brad Pitt, 7.
If you want to win your own pack lock set, comment below. Which one do you want? Do you want the tape measure? Do you want the track saw holder? Do you want the leveler?
You want them to win?
Why not? Yeah. Why not? I'm feeling generous. It's Day Drinking Friday. We aren't working. Woo! I mean, we are working, but we're having fun. Because when we have fun, I feel like you guys have more fun.
Exactly. So you're saying you're going to put the little link in the bottom.
I am.
And you're going to do a pack lock giveaway.
Yep. So pick your poison. Make sure you put it in the comments, because if you don't, you won't get chosen.
So you need to click the link and you need to comment below which pack lock accessory you want to win. And you'll just pick somebody.
Yep.
She's so generous. And the pack lock accessory, again, double reiterating.
I'm even feeling super generous. We'll include the wall mount too.
So they'll get 2 brackets.
2 brackets, two
wall mounts,
and then whichever
cups accessories. Okay.
Whichever, yeah.
So you can see we have cup holders, cord holders,
tape measures, levels,
track saw, which is the best part. So I don't know. I got to figure out what to do with this. This will probably just end up on my wall, or maybe I'll give this one away later. 'Cause so far, I'm taking this off because I just think
because the drawer belongs on the floor.
Because the drawer belongs on the floor. Yes, and I can't imagine what realistically I would put in this. So
It's a lot of bending over.
why don't we just do 2 giveaways?
Are we giving that away?
We'll give away the long tool holder and a pack lock. Comment below which one you want. All right, make sure you click the link. And that means you're going to get a pair of the brackets, the top half, the bottom half, the screws that go with it, and an Allen wrench. There you go. Happy the week after Black Friday. I hope you all get all the great Christmas / Kwanzaa / holiday
Number 1, how dare you?
pack out accessories that you need. I know I got some really cool stuff last week. Make sure you check that video out from 10 Spot for all of his sidecar options. And yeah, hit up our sites because we've got discounts since Black Friday. I don't know how long they're running, and the giveaways and this video's long. It'll get edited down. I got faith in our editor. She does a great job.
She's pretty awesome.
Exactly.
All
Okay.
right, wear off like a prom dress.
Heck yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.